If I had a boat, I'd go out on the ocean. I love that tune. Well, thanks for sticking around. Huh, I don't think so. He's got some great irreverent songs. Lying in my bed, I hear the clock tick and think of you, caught up in circles. Confusion is nothing new. Flashbacks, warm nights, almost left behind. Suitcases of memories, time after sometimes you picture me walking too far ahead. You're calling to me, I can't hear a word you said. You say go slow, fall behind. The second hand unwinds. If you're lost, you can look, you will find me. Time after time, if you fall, I will catch you. I'll be waiting. Time after time. After my picture fades and darkness turns into gray, watching through windows, you're wondering if I'm okay. Secrets stolen from deep inside, the drum beats out of time. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time, if you fall, I will catch you. I'll be waiting. Time after time, you say go slow, fall behind. The second hand unwinds. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time, you fall, I will catch you. I'll be waiting. Time after time, if you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time, if you fall, I will catch you. I'll be waiting. Time after time, time after time, time after time. Thank you very much. Thanks. Cindy Lauper. Well, when I was in college, I was in this shared housing situation. It was the cheapest rent of my life. $75 a month. I had this basement apartment. It was walking distance from the University of Washington. And at the most populated, we had 8 people in the house, 15 cats, 3 pet rats, and 1 bathroom. And it was run by one lady who smoked a lot of cigarettes. I think I did too at that time, actually.
Katie lights another cigarette. She pulls it to her mouth. She takes in one big breath. She blows it out. You gotta smoke with her whether you want to or not. And if you don't like it, you can leave. It's Katie's house. Katie was a lamp for every moth that flew. She had the cheapest rooms in town. So Bill and I stayed through college. Jack and Dave would come and go. And in the late night darkness sometimes we'd hear her singing, soft and low. Those voices again, we watch her pour the medication. Katie hears those voices again. There was nothing we could say. Well, Katie washed those voices away. Well, she gets so mad at that fat man on the radio. She says he needs to get laid. He sounds so much like the man I grew up with, she said, who got more pompous with every dollar he made. Well, coming down to the main floor at 8 a.m., that's where she'll be, slumped on the piano bench, hung over those stained ivories. You could tell she'd been sitting there for hours. You could tell she didn't sleep a wink last night in Katie's house. When Katie hears those voices again, they watch her pour the medication. Katie hears those voices again. There was nothing we could say. Well, Katie washed those voices. There was nothing we could say. Well, Katie washed those voices. There was nothing we could say. Well, Katie washed those voices away. lights another cigarette. She pulls it to her mouth. She takes in one big breath. She blows it out.
Thank you very much. Thanks. I'm going to do a song that I co-wrote with a Tucson songwriter by the name of Robin Landis. Jeez. This is also, that last song, Katie's House, is on my second CD, Water's Edge album. And this one's on the newest one, Point of Entry. Yeah, it really is. It's called Dry Rain, Calm Wind.
I can't believe in you, not even real. You're the one who taught me not to feel. I should run the other way, as far as I can get. No, I haven't yet. There is beauty that you never see. It's just not in your vocabulary. There are things that I should say. My friends are placing bets. No, I haven't yet. Our love is like a shadow just around the bend. It's like a dry rain and a calm wind. Well, there was a time, and it didn't last. There were 1,000 points we never passed. I've known you forever, and it's like we never met. No, we haven't yet. Our love is like a secret you cannot tell a friend. It's like a dry rain and a calm wind. Not enough rain for anything to grow, just enough to make a few tears. A pile of dry leaves that the wind won't blow away. You know everything except for who I am. We are lost, and you don't give a damn. You take the love I give you, but there's something you don't get. No, you haven't yet. You take the love I give you, but there's something I don't get. No, I haven't yet. Our love is like a shadow just around the bend, like a secret you cannot tell a friend, like a letter you never think to send. It's like a dry rain and a calm wind.
Thank you very much. Thanks. Thanks. Well, my wife and I will be married 15 years next week. Yeah, quite the accomplishment for her. And things are going really great. But I have this outside love interest that I've had for a long, long time, long before I met my wife, and I still have it. And so now we both deal with it in our own little way. And I wrote a little cathartic ditty about it. It's called "I Still Think of You."
I still think of you. Could be any day of any season. There's no rhyme, there's no reason. It just comes out of the blue. I still think of you. I don't know why I do. Maybe it's just a crazy habit. This love for you, I'll always have it. All the things that you put me through, I still think of you. I don't know why I do. Every time I try to forget you, you come back into my life. You make me lose my will and my appetite. You waste all my time. You waste all my time, but oh, how you take my breath away. Oh, and how I still think of you night and day. I see you with another, it all comes right back again. I long for you to touch my lips. I can feel your fragrant grip around my throat. You take my breath away. still think of you night and day. Long, white, and slender, and dried to perfection. No filter, no, I don't want nothing between me and you. How I still think of you. You take my breath away.
Thank you very much. Cigarettes, right? All right, well, I have a new song that I haven't recorded yet. And it's about a topic we all strive for every minute of every hour of every day. And some of us attain it for perhaps a fleeting moment. Some of us find it in our lives all the time. But this is I wrote a how-to song. How to find it.
The youngest of three, the little kid in my family. I got used to everybody staring down at me. But that was a gift as far as I could see. And I guess 'cause looking up comes more easily. It always brings me closer, closer to the heart of my happiness. The heart of my happiness. Heart of my happiness. I can be a wrecking ball, or I can be on fire, tearing down those bearing walls, striding some high wire. I'm just trying to be who I'm supposed to be. I'm not sure that all means, I must confess. But hearing these 6 strings ringing next to me, I move a little closer, closer to the heart of my happiness. The heart of my happiness. The heart of my happiness. Wasted so much time pointing out the differences when I should have tried more empathy. Maybe the secret's in forgiveness for everyone and for yourself. You gotta forgive yourself especially. If you wanna find happiness, if you wanna find happiness, reach out and touch someone, it'll bring you happiness. There are some who won't be happy with your happiness, but your steps will get more snappy when you find happiness. Oh, life will be much more fun.
Ah, thanks. That's a fun one. Well, let me see. Any bluegrass fans out there? Well, I don't do anything. Just kidding. It never gets old. Well, this is a song by a fellow by the name of Dan Tominski, and it was a big hit during the Brother, Where Art Thou movie, and Alison Krauss. Dan is in Alison Krauss's band. It's called Man of Constant Sorrow. I just learned this song, so.
In constant sorrow through his day, I am a man of constant sorrow. I've seen trouble on my day. I bid farewell to old Kentucky, a place where I was born and raised, a place where I was born and raised. For 6 long years I've been in trouble. Pleasure here on earth I find. For in this world I'm bound to ramble. I have no friends to help me now. I have no friends to help me now. It's fairly well, my own true lover. Never expected to see you again. For I'm bound to ride that northern railroad. Perhaps I'll die upon that train. Perhaps I'll die upon that train. You can bury me in some deep valley, many years where I'm strange thing. I'm just a stranger, a face you'll never see no more. But there's one promise that is given. I'll meet you on God's golden shore.
Thank you very much. Thanks. Took me a little while to hone in on that one chord, but I finally got it. Are they still streaming here? Yeah, I see cameras. Yeah. Does it still have that latency effect online? A little bit. Do they have one close in or just those two right there? Yeah, they used to have one that was kind of cool. It came straight up. So are you moving them around, like producing them? And yeah. Cool. It's a cool thing. I've watched some shows online. Yeah. Well, I'm going to do one more. Thanks so much for sticking around. This is a song I co-wrote with Robin Landis. It's called Paul's Song.
Paul painted a flag on his garage door. Thought that meant I knew his heart and mind. I made up mine, I made a joke before I met this old soldier who changed it for me in no time. He looks kinda right, but he's on the left. He's better at the middle than anyone I've ever met. He keeps his arms wide open to the ones coming home, all those battered young women and men. How could he raise old Glory like it was his friend? Why would he ever salute again? He didn't look away. He didn't look away. He just took those colors back his way. He said he didn't know the flag before he went to war, until his purple heart of gold became an open sore. Yes, he drank for a reason, and when he gave up those demons, he found what those colors stand for. How could he raise old Glory like it was his friend? Why would he ever salute again? He didn't look away. He didn't look away. He just took those colors back. His corrugated stripes and stars remind us of who we still are. It's not a blanket or a shield. It's raw and flawed and not all healed. He's got to wear the neighborhood. Can see he still thinks it's good. He just took those colors back. Well, Paul painted a flag on his garage door. I thought that meant I knew his heart and mind. I was wrong, and that's a fact. Why could I take it back? Just like he took those colors, the way he took those colors, like he took those colors back his way. Thanks, everybody.